So finally, a month and a half later, they have arrived. These are the bushing, rear bushing part number I'm using, 3.2106G. I got the wheel off on one side, and I'm going to leave the wheel on the other side. Hopefully it's kind of like the axle's leaning this way and should be enough pressure off so I can just do one side and then probably come back and do the other side tomorrow. I'm using my nicer camera now instead of the GoPro, so hopefully this video will come out a little bit better. So 7/8 deep stock on the back of my breaker bar, 13/16 on the nut head. Bolt head, sorry. Got it out. Alright, so I tried to loosen these off camera. They are extremely tight because of rust and probably stretching. So, to make it quicker and easier on myself, I'm just going to cut them. Safety glasses, make sure you have those. Just in general, working on the car is a good idea. It's free. Well, the leaf spring is out. Sprayed some trim clad right there, rust converter. Bushings on these are old, shot, probably like every other C10 out there. It's never been changed. Shekel looks like it has some poly bushings in it. So I'll go ahead and change them out anyway, since they're easy. And paint this. Get these out somehow. And then I'm going to paint the leaf spring as well. So I tried the drilling method. and hammering it out. Got it out for the most part. It'll probably work, but Mia's dad was here and I mentioned about burning it out or heating it up, so we're gonna try this method instead. And it's out. Ow! Okay, heating the inside is better. Alright, so my camera died earlier, so I didn't show the full way of getting the old bushings out. I went ahead and painted these. Didn't take in parts, painted them together. New bushings went in nice and easy. The shackle bushings. The shackle right there had poly bushings and they were harder to get out than the original bushings. So while this leaf spring is off, I'm going to go ahead and change out the shocks. So I went ahead and cleaned up some of the frame a little bit. I didn't do the greatest job because I plan on doing a much better job when I take the bed off. Probably the easiest shocks I've ever done. New shock is in, so let's go ahead and install the leaf spring. Alright, so I wasn't able to finish yesterday because this back part won't line up with the shackle. The shackle won't line up with the bolt holes. I can get the back in and then the front in, but then the middle wouldn't line up with the bolt hole, or I can do the front and the back and it won't line up. So I don't know why it's being so difficult. Today I'm gonna knock off the block over there on that side. I don't know. I'm assuming maybe one side being tweaked 4.5 inches higher is causing some alignment issues, so we shall see. So after taking the other block off, I was able to get everything lined up. I think the issue was I needed the rear end kind of free to swing a little bit, and again the 4.5 inch block on the other side. So now the problem is, well, I got it in, not torqued yet, but now the problem is I have to do the other side because I cut it off, and there's not a whole lot of room on the other side. Yeah. So I'm going to take a little break, go eat some food, and then continue on with this in a little bit. So it's been raining for a little bit now. Luckily I'm in the garage, and the rain's not coming in the garage, so got the leaf spring out on the other side, got the shackle off. So now we're going to take those bushings out. Now, so last time I was here, I tried, the camera died while I was doing this, I tried heating the outside, because heating the outside, thinking this will expand, which will let this push out easier. Well, maybe it would work, but I feel like it was just taking way too long. So I just heated up right in the middle, and it punched out real quick. So let's go ahead and do this. I was using propane, which would probably work if I heat up the middle, but now I'm using this other yellow bottle, which is methyl acetylene. So let's do this. my hammer ready. Alright, let's see if that was long enough. Just using a socket that I ruined. Oh, it's coming. So I'm going to take my Sawzall and I'm going to make a cut in this metal sleeve right here. Kind of aligned with this, bends over. So there's a little bit of a gap. That way I don't cut into the leaf spring too much. Ta-da! So waiting on my leaf springs to dry right there, and the shackle and whatever that other part is. Went ahead and installed the other shock right there on the other side. So I'm waiting on parts to dry. After that, I'll put the bushings in. Hopefully everything goes pretty smooth. Hopefully this is focused on me. I can't see. I went inside earlier to transfer the footage off the camera onto my computer, and worked fine, but for some reason I'm having problems with the SD card where it's not letting me delete all the files off the camera while plugged into the computer. So trying to fix it, I don't know what I did. Basically I ended up having to reformat my hard drive, and if you know what that means, I lost a lot of stuff. So I lost a lot of clips, which I'm very irritated about. I don't get mad at stuff, I just get irritated, and I'm irritated about losing all that stuff. Not really the Destiny stuff. What did suck was I did have a bunch of Destiny clips that were already like organized in folders for future videos. Like I got a new video on Antius Wards and some other bunch. I had like 20 folders that I was gathering clips for. I lost those. I do have one folder that's on my main hard drive that has like unused clips for montages, you know, stuff that doesn't fit in any categories, just like cool stuff, you know. So I'm not really, so that does suck. I'm irritated about that, but I'm more annoyed about my Call of Duty clips because I had some amazing Call of Duty clips, man. So many good snipes that I wanted to share with you guys, and it's gone now. I guess one silver lining about that though is my Call of Duty stuff isn't nearly as popular, so there's that. But I still have all my long games saved on my other computer, like the 96 and 94 games. I can post and share those with you guys. I have to reinstall all my games. Not a big deal, but yeah. I can't catch a break with cameras right now, man. I don't know why. This was having a problem not letting me delete files off the SD card, so yep, that's it. I got the 3 eye bolts and shackle torqued on this side. 3 torque on the other side. All to 90 foot-pounds. I'm doing these U-bolts. I just finished doing them, but I'm gonna check them again. It's supposed to be 140 foot-pounds, which is tough to do when you're pushing it away from you. Those two were easy, but man, these ones were rough. Just tiring, I guess, more so than rough. Make sure I have this bitch set right. Yeah, 140. Run these down as high as I can. I don't know why, but one side it always seems to be longer. Not always, but this is the first time I did this, so I had to cut the U-bolts on the front side, so I'll cut the U-bolts, just this one. And it was this one on the other side, but I'm going to cut this one because can't get a deep socket on there. Oh, my shoulders burn. This is literally a shoulder workout. Shoulder presses. My arms are burning at this point. And 2 more to go. This would be so easy if this was like 140 on a car tire, car wheel, a lug nut. One more, I think, one more. Nope, one more. Oh, okay, shit, I don't even know. Oh, okay, it was on the third one. I was pretty close. And everything is torqued. I just gotta put the wheels on. All 4 springs are done. Like the bed is sitting a little crooked though. I don't know why. So it started to rain a little, cleaned everything up. I don't have all the lug nuts on because I'm missing some since Amazon didn't send them all because of I don't know why, and screw those spline nuts. So all 4 leaf springs are done. Next thing, I'm sure some of you guys who know may have noticed that the e-brake cable is not connected. So that's next. As I was driving out, noticed the right rear park light's not working, so I gotta fix that. But yeah, here we go. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.